and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are tapping into the sign of Leo for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Really, wherever you have the Leo placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Leo. Oh, what do you guys have going on during this time? What does Leo need to know? What are the energies surrounding Leo? What is Leo going to be going through? I feel a bit of a transitional period here. Like I almost get like a energy of limbo for you guys. Just by the way that the cards don't really want to slide for you guys. These ones typically come out pretty quickly. I feel like you guys are just taking things one step at a time right now, Leo. Like you're trying to handle things as they come. I don't feel like Leo is trying to make like huge plans right now because you don't know where you'll be. You know, XYZ down the line. I guess I'll keep them. All right, let's see. Now we have a lot. The first card that popped out for you guys was actually self-sabotage. So let's get into that one first. At the bottom of this one, it says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So yeah, guys, tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are hypersensitive right now, Leo. Like you just don't want to make the wrong move. And I feel like that's because you don't know exactly what the right move is. So you're doing your very best to just handle things as they come until you get things sorted out as far as what you want or what you want to do. We have the Seat card. At the bottom of this one, it says, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made up of energy, and every single physical thing in your world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and connected to one another. So you guys are definitely being called to seek outside of yourself. And Leo, that's big Leo energy. You guys tend to be pretty independent. Like you like to do everything yourself, but the universe is reminding you, seek help if you need it from people physically, or, you know, ask your guides, God, whatever you believe in for help. It's okay. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it is time to study again. From time to time, it is important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. And I really love that energy. Like, I don't feel like you guys are being pressured to make any sudden moves. Like, I feel like what you're doing right now is perfectly fine. And some of you guys may be self-sabotaging yourself by the amount of criticism that you're giving yourself just because, you know, you're in this limbo moment or just like this pause type of moment. Pause moments are okay. We can't always go, you know? So let's see, where do I want to go next? Ooh, there's a lot. Let's get into forgiveness. Why not? At the bottom of this one, it says, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Yeah, Leo, for some of you, to be completely honest, it may be something that someone has done, you know, to you that's kind of holding you back and making you feel torn energetically, like you're still energetically attached to that person or that situation. Give yourself all the time you need and then face it head on. And honestly, forgiveness is often not for the other person's benefit. If you take responsibility for the situation and say, you know what, I choose to forgive, you can choose to close that door, end that cycle. You won't be waiting for an apology for someone else. So if someone has done you wrong, even if they haven't apologized, that's what the whole forgiveness is for. Not for their benefit so they can feel good and sleep comfy at night. They'll get their karma, period, you know, but it's for your benefit, Leo. So if that resonates, that was definitely your message. We have receive, or I'm sorry, listen, and then receive. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to what just is being said, but what lies beneath the words. Yeah, and I get that for a very physical sense for you guys, Leo, but I'm also getting that from a sense of listening to your body. If you feel exhausted and you feel like literally, you know, passing out when you go to work, or, you know, in the middle of the day, when you first wake up, I know that's something that I experience from time to time. Like, if I don't have a limbo moment or a pause moment, I will feel tired an hour after I wake up. Like, after I wake up, I'm ready to go back to bed. So make sure you're listening to your body, but you're also listening to what people are saying beneath the words. Like, if someone says, for an example, I want a relationship with you, but I also have, you know, I want to keep my options open, or I have feelings for someone else. You can't just hang on to one part of it. You got to hear the full thing, you know? So if they're saying, I have feelings for you, but I want to da 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 da, then you got to let them da 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 da, you know, because that's ultimately what they want to do. So I feel like you're supposed to be listening intuitively right now, to your body, to people. There's a lot going on for you guys, Leo. Receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's your time to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Yeah, honestly, some of you guys, I feel like you deserve, you know, maybe an apology from yourself, or you deserve to forgive yourself. And that's like the main energy that's just coming through so strong through this spread, like forgiveness, but it's not for other people. It's so you can grow and kind of get out of this, you know, this phase, this energy. We have the Hope card, so all is not lost. At the bottom of this one, it says your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out when they see that you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So the universe is definitely letting you know, like, we're strong, we got your back, Leo, but we do need your help to kind of work through this energy. Don't pressure yourself. If you're running on E, you're not going to be able to, you know, work as effectively. So take the time, feel the feels, and then get on that horse. And then the last one we have is have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and said something silly, or did something silly, something totally unlike you, just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind, I agree, and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So even if you're going through a crappy time, that doesn't mean that you have to just sulk in it. I know I get in that energy where it's like, if I have stuff to be done, I can't be smiling and happy and having a good time. Like, I relate to your energy so much this week, Leo. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, oh my goodness, this energy is just so strong for you guys. Like, I feel a lot of you not, it's almost like, some people, myself included, like when anxiety or just like the load gets so heavy, it's almost like you just freeze, you know, like you just freeze, like you can't do anything. And it's like things are so overwhelming that you end up kind of doing nothing. Like, I feel like some of you guys are in that position where it's like you're so overwhelmed right now. For some of you, it has to do with the matter of the heart, but that's so funny. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the judgment energy here. So like the spread, one of these cards said something about something to do with this energy. Yeah, forgiveness is literally for yourself. These ones did not want to fall out. It was these. Ooh, I'm getting the whole tea. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm going to address this before I even move on and pull more tarot cards. So to be honest, okay, so I definitely feel like this has, you know, to do with love, but I feel like someone either had one foot in the door, one foot out the door, or they just weren't willing to work on something as much as you guys were. And to be honest, you know, the Two of Cups, you know, it's the suit of cups, so most likely it is about a relationship, but it can also be something you love. I've had jobs that I absolutely loved. I've had, you know, friendships, you know, that I love like family. So It could be, you know, with however it applies to your life, but I feel like you had hope in something, or you saw something and you mistook it for something else other than it was. And for some of you, I feel like you may have just gotten done dealing with a karmic partner and it's just like shattered. We got the World in reverse, the Sun in reverse. That's your energy. And then the Tower here. So I feel like but here's the thing. One of these cards said something about red flags. To be completely honest, with this Page of Swords energy and the Six of Staffs energy, I feel like you guys knew, like in the very beginning, that this maybe wouldn't pan out the way that you wanted it to. I feel like for some of you, you were hopeful that this job could lead you to another place, that this relationship could grow. And it's like, that's why we got that other card that was saying, like, you know, you got to read between the lines, because I feel like if you guys did, I feel like some of you guys, it really feels like a complete ignoring of the red flags, because I feel like you guys were willing to work on something, or your heart was all in. You were really putting in work, doing more than, you know, the job description called you to do, all of that sort of thing. But it's just like no progress was being made. And it's like we still have this Sun in this World energy. So this is likely why a lot of you are held up on this, or feeling like in this limbo energy, because it had the ability to pop, it had the ability to be fulfilling. Like, you saw the potential, but I feel like some of you guys didn't realize that the person did not have the ability to bring to this potential to fruition. You know, it's all a free will kind of thing. And it's like two people can be perfect together, the universe can align them, but if someone refuses to work on something, you know, they may be, you know, less evolved than you are, whatever. Like, it definitely depends on what someone chooses to do. And I feel like there was either a big argument, or maybe someone lost their job, or, you know, things just kind of came crashing down. Someone all out just stepped away. Let me see if there's any other messages from tarot, and then we'll move to, then we'll move to the romance deck. What's at the bottom of the deck? King of Cups in reverse. Could it get any more clear? I don't think so. Someone with more masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy, so this, you know, we're reading energies, not gender. But the King of Cups, they weren't ever able to provide you. And it's like so funny, because you could see that potential in that King of Cups, you could see that potential in that person, but either this is like someone who's just too hard, or someone who is emotionally unevolved. You know, they weren't ever able to do that job that you were ready for. Like, wow. And then High Priestess in reverse, Strength in reverse. To be honest, for some of you, the universe really wants you to forgive yourself, because you kind of landed yourself in this situation, and you may be waiting for this person for forgiveness, but you just got to forgive yourself for not seeing the red flags, or not taking things slow enough to see that, you know, maybe this couldn't work, not digging deeper, allow this person to show you who you really are, so that you have the ability to move on, not for them. Because High Priestess in reverse, there's some ignoring of intuition here. I gotta be honest, there's definitely an ignoring of intuition. Strength card in reverse, some of you guys just wanted something to work so bad that you were willing to, it's like going to an ice cream shop and being mad that they won't sell you a piece of furniture. Like, ma'am, this is an ice cream shop. Sir, this is an ice cream shop. We don't sell furniture. You know, it's like that kind of thing, where you looked to someone or something for something that they weren't able to provide you, but then still getting upset that you didn't get what you wanted from it. It's like that kind of energy. Jeez, oh my goodness, this reading is tough. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. I got so many cards. I know I got the T in here. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, see? Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of foolery going on here too. A little bit of foolery. I can't even hold you. I'm definitely sensing someone tried to fool you a little bit, because they kind of knew what it is that you wanted. They didn't want to lose you, that kind of thing. Again, this could be a job, a friendship, family. We have Let Me Go and Be Honest. You know, tapping into the energy with this person, I feel like really it kind of started like you guys being, you know, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed about a certain situation, feeling like it could finally work out. We got that real thing energy. You thought, you know what, maybe this could be the real thing. And they were more like, you know, either FWB, indecent proposal, like friends with benefits, wanting something just casual, and you were kind of hoping it would grow, or they flat out tried to give you an indecent proposal, just like something that you're just like, no, you just weren't going for it. And it's like, I feel like they were being honest a bit. They went back and forth. Like, I feel like they were telling you what they wanted you to, like what you needed to hear, but I feel like the way that they worded it may not have been as direct, or they may have spoken out of anger, so you may have dismissed the whole thing of what they were saying. Like, you know, if you have a best friend and your best friend blows up on you, you're not going to assume the worst. Sometimes if it's really bad and they're really cutting, you know, you may be like, oh, you felt this way the whole time. But I feel like for you guys, it was a situation where it's like, they're just mad, I'm going to forgive them, I'm not going to hold this against them. But really, they were being honest if you were to like read between the lines of what they were saying or something. For those of you who've never dealt with someone, you know, or you haven't dealt with someone recently, this is the universe really calling you to detach yourself from something that kind of shaped who you are in a negative way. So like, for an example, if in school, you know, you had this like quote unattractive quality and people made fun of you for it, the universe is really calling you to forgive those kids and grow from it, and forgive yourself from not believing or tapping into your true source of power, which is so hard to do when you're younger. But you know, this is just an example, and overcoming this and knowing that, you know, either whatever isn't true or it doesn't matter, whatever, the universe is just calling you to detach from something that it still kind of has a hold on you. And we have the guard your heart and wait a little bit longer energy. So I do feel like you guys were doing your best to guard your heart. I feel like you guys just wanted to wait for this person. You dialed back from this person, but it still kind of wasn't enough. You still kind of ended up being hurt by this situation. But here's the whole thing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you guys, because we have just the way you are and the mask. I feel like to some degree someone did try to convince you that they were fully wanting what you wanted down the line. Or, you know, if you've never dated anyone, this would be like, you know, people, you were afraid that, you know, people were kind of laughing behind your back, or, you know, something happened when you were younger, when you found out like people were talking about you or something like that. The universe is definitely calling for forgiveness for you guys this week. This is a really heavy week for you guys. And this is the thing, you know, this is the thing. We have speak your mind and let's take a break. I feel like some of you guys did speak your mind, or some of you guys, that person spoke their mind for you, and you can't forgive yourself for not taking that opportunity to say what you needed to say so you could feel that you have closure. But the universe is like, listen, you still got to learn from the situation. I remember I did the same thing, you guys, like, trying not to give so many personal examples in this spread, but it really just hits different when you can hear what someone else has gone through. Tapping into this energy, like I've definitely been in this position and I've had to learn when XYZ happens, you need to say what you want to say, or, you know, da 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 da, that kind of thing, because tapping into this energy, you know, it's just like, it's all for your betterment. It's all a lesson, but allow yourself to take the time. Be mad at it. Be mad at it, but don't wallow in that and don't carry that with you. You have to eventually kind of walk away from this point, Leo. We have pump your brakes and focus on yourself. Now is the time for self-reflection. Now is the time to focus on yourself, just like it said, and focus on your own baggage. That's why that card was, you know, saying, listen, it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to allow yourself to give to yourself. Allow the universe to give to you. I'm going to pull some spirit animal cards to help you guys, because there's a lot going on, like, sheesh. Okay, we have the Panther spirit and the Beaver spirit. At the bottom of the Panther spirit, it says reclaim your power. Absolutely, that's a whole process that I had to do, and this is number 44, by the way. So if you've been seeing a lot of 444 or 44, this message is for you, babe. But bottom of the Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. You're definitely going to have to lay a solid foundation after you reclaim your power, because you have to rebuild from here, and that's what this whole time is about. So don't feel like you're in a time crunch. Unless this is financial, you are not in a time crunch, period. There is someone for everyone, okay? What is truly meant to be, your boo, your next person you're to be with will still be there if it is truly meant to be. Dove spirit, skunk spirit, and dragonfly spirit. Dragonfly spirit number 22, truth transcends illusion is what it says at the bottom of that card. If you've been seeing a lot of 22 or 222, again, that's a message for you. But truth transcends illusion, so it's time to see the truth of the situation. You are not that person that they said you were and when you were younger in school, or you are 100% worthy. They just couldn't see it. They weren't emotionally, they're not that person. They are not emotionally evolved enough to co-create with you. So you kind of gotta, you know, at the bottom of the skunk spirit card, it says know your worth. You gotta know your worth and keep it pushing, period. And then the dove spirit at the bottom of this card, it says be peace. So I do feel like peace will come from this situation ultimately, but right now, to be honest, I feel the heaviness of your spread. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. This message was definitely for you. I hope it finds you well. But you're gonna get through this period. You really are, Leo. You're one of the strongest, truly, because Leo has that emotional side that not a lot of people acknowledge, but also just that powerful, pure, ambitious side as well. And I feel like you're feeling a little unbalanced right now. Something caught you off guard, but you're gonna get through it. So yeah, babe, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot read. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Leo. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.